Monroe County couple accused of keeping their children in makeshift cages will be in court tomorrow for another hearing.
39-year-old Amy Hedrick, also 47-year-old Travis Hedrick, are charged with multiple counts of child neglect and abuse. And this News 8 Investigates Sarah Tamer tells us this is not the first time the couple has been investigated.
Through a Freedom of Information Act request, News 8 obtained records. They show 20 reports of child abuse, child neglect, and false imprisonment cases dating as far back as 2009. It's important to note they were never charged in any of those cases. I spoke with a Monroe County sheriff today who explains why it took years for the Hedricks to be arrested.
I've been in law enforcement for 35 years, and I've never seen a case like this.
Monroe County Sheriff Scott Perkins says he's seen a lot in his line of work, but this case in particular.
Shocked. I was shocked.
Tops anything else.
Yes.
According to the criminal complaint, Amy and Travis Hedrick were arrested on August 24th for multiple counts of second-degree recklessly endangering safety, neglecting a child, and false imprisonment. 4 of the children in this case are adopted by the couple, and 1 is their biological child. The complaint describes children being zip-tied in horse troughs, held underwater until they were almost unresponsive, and beaten until they were bruised. According to these records, though, the Hedricks were reported for similar cases between 2010 and 2015, during a time they were fostering children. About 20 of the reports involved child abuse and false imprisonment.
We investigated all these complaints.
Sheriff Scott Perkins says the department took each case seriously, but there was never probable cause for a search warrant.
Every complaint was either not deemed unfounded or not truth. There was no truth to it.
He says they investigated each case by interviewing the children involved, many who were foster children at the time.
These kids have been preached and trained how to answer questions.
He says for years the department did what it could, but without enough evidence for a search warrant.
That is the biggest issue we have.
They simply had to follow the law.
When the children are saying nothing's going on, and that's with Human Services and the Sheriff's Office investigating it, we cannot make up anything. We have to go with what we're being told.
But for the first time on August 24th, there was probable cause. Picture evidence which News 8 has chosen to only show part of due to its graphic nature. Sheriff Perkins says that picture, along with other evidence, was enough to get a search warrant.
And that's how we were able to get into the residence.
The children who the Hedricks adopted were homeschooled. According to the criminal complaint, the Hedricks may have been fostering and adopting children, some with disabilities, to receive money. They had built their new house in Mulvina about a year ago.
Okay, thanks, Sarah. Amy and Travis Hedrick will appear in Monroe County Court again tomorrow at 1 p.m.
And Sarah, we'll have more on this story tomorrow.